and it's a very, very special episode today.
Well, we're here at JCS Motorcycles to meet the...
Yeah, we're here to meet the chairman of Triumph Motorcycles, and his name is Lord Digby Jones. So we have the proper way of announcing Lord Digby Jones. What is it? Diggers to his friends, I think?
Yeah, diggers. Aussie way would be diggers.
Yeah, that'd be
why
great.
not?
Shall we go and meet him?
Let's check him out.
Let's go and meet him. Now here at JCS Motorcycles, these guys are absolutely incredible. I've been told that JCS Motorcycles is actually the 5th largest distributor of Triumph motorcycles in the world.
Yeah, massive.
That's incredible. Little old Perth here. Yeah. It's #1 in Australia and been #1 for the last 2 years. So that's incredible.
And 5th in the world, even from England. That's brilliant.
Now,
you go to England.
As a scooter rider, what do you reckon on some of these machines?
Oh geez, I think I'd have a hard time keeping one of these standing upright, but I'd definitely be keen to try one day.
Give it a go, would you? Well, we'll have to get you through your test and see what we can do.
Nice and shiny.
He's the man to do it. Oh, God, typical woman, nice and shiny. Right, let's go and meet Lord Digby.
Definitely.
Well, we're here at JCS Motorcycles, and I'm with Lord Digby Jones.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you, Lord Digby.
Thanks for having me.
Now, tell us, you're in Australia. What do you reckon on the place?
Well, I've come many times. Our first landfall ever was Perth, and that was 10 years ago. And I come back often. Pat and I love it. And I'm the chairman of Triumph Motorcycles. So I'm coming over this time to do some work with the oil and gas conference that's going down in Perth in the next couple of days. And so I said to the owner of Triumph, Johnny Bloor, I said, have you got a Triumph dealership there? And he said, we've got one of the best. Okay. I said, I'm going, get me in. So I've rocked up here to have a look at it tonight.
What do you think of it?
Oh, it's fabulous, really good, yeah. And you know, every bit of this is made in Britain. Oh, does it?
Now, tell me, Triumph, what is for the future with Triumph? Where's it going?
Well, the one secret of success is that it's privately owned. John Bloor owns 100% of it. Mm-hmm. There's no fancy tax schemes with trusts or anything. It's his, it's in Britain. And because of that, every decision he ever makes can be a medium to long-term plan. He hasn't got the city shareholder to worry about. He hasn't got scribblers in the newspapers to worry about. So there's no short-term anything at Triumph. That's the first thing. Secondly, the future of the business is international. We put the old Union flag on every bike, and rightly it's made in Hinckley and Leicestershire. But the future is what we can do in international markets. So I became the chairman last year with the specific brief, actually, to leave the making of the bikes to John, and then to get the profile of the company up around the world, the brand, if you like.
The brand, yeah.
And then the success, of course, is you've got to make bikes which people want. You've got to make them in the market where you can make a difference, right into the heartland of discretionary purchase, if you like. And then lastly, of course, and this is so key to it, this is why I'm so thrilled to bits to be here today, you must have dealers who look after their customers, who constantly have client care, customer care, and then have a good range of the stuff that keeps the customer engaged, accessories and parts and service, and then constantly innovate your bikes so that you either upgrade them or you bring in new stuff all the time. And I can tell you, down the line in the next year, I saw at a board meeting 2 weeks ago, they presented to us about what's happening in the next 2 or 3 years, and it's going to be quite exciting actually.
There's some very special stuff on the line, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be very good.
Thank you, Lord Digby.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Now, you're also here to do something else later on, and we'll catch up with you a bit later on when you do that.
That'd be great.
But thank you very much. I'll let you join the throngs of people that are standing here to meet you.
Lovely to see you.
And also, they can all have a chat to you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, and thank you also for welcoming me back to Australia. It's lovely to be here. You're a fabulous country.
Steering down.
So I'm here with Lisa, and Lisa actually tells me that she's just bought her hubby one of these Triumph Thunderbirds. Can you tell me all about it, Lisa?
Well, first of all, I bought him the Thunderbird. We needed a new bike that both of us could ride comfortably, and it's just got a really good balance about it when we ride it together, which is why we bought the Thunderbird after all the other bikes. I like it as a pillion. It's not as heavy as the Rocket, so for me it's just a really comfortable bike to be a pillion on. I like the Thunderbird because it's not as heavy as, say, the Rocket. Well, the Rocket's great, just love it for that reason. And I like when my husband sits on it. I think it's a sexy, powerful bike.
Alright. So how did you get into motorcycles?
husband.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right.
Pure and utterly husband. This is his 4th trial.
And have you added any extras to the bike room?
We've added lots of extras for it. We've added all the little chrome bits that go all over it, the little embellishments that go on it. We've added the backrest, we've got the big seat for me, we've got the little leather pouch that goes here for his wallet and
Oh,
everything.
brilliant.
So yes.
Can I ask, why are you buying his motorcycle?
Every wife should spoil their husband to the umpteenth degree.
Well, there you have it. Find that much men outside and gets up there and lies down beside
And your name, sorry? Evan Hunter. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2000 customer. And this is it. This is it. Now you go and sit on it. It's your bike.
Stop smiling. I got better than I look at it.
That's it. And then I'm going to appear very trendy and do this.
Well, while we're having a look at these lovely Triumphs, why don't you check this out?
We've taken a trip down to Cannington. In fact, we're at Cannington Greyhounds here in WA. It's got a big area out here, and we're here with the Vintage Motorcycle Club of WA. Now, every year in March, they hold this fantastic event. We've got some amazing bikes here, so it's great for the public to walk around and see all these fantastic old machines. I'm actually standing next to a beautiful Gilera 500 from 1945. This thing has been restored to perfect condition. They have a major swap meet here every year, so it's worth it. If you're looking for a bike, or you want to do up a bike, or you fancy buying some bits and pieces just for a bit of memorabilia, make sure you come here. It's at Cannington Greyhounds, and it's put on, as I say, by the Vintage Motorcycle Club of WA, and it happens every year around about 3rd or 4th Sunday in March. Now, another event that's on every year and around the same sort of time as the swap meet is this. It's called the All Japanese Bike Show. So we're going to go in and have a look. There are some amazing Japanese machines here, ranging from the early sort of 70s right the way through to modern day classics. So we're going to go and have a little look, and we'll have a chat to a few of these people that collect these Japanese bikes. Now, this is a bit different. I'm here with Brad. Brad, what is this?
99 W650 Kawasaki.
Doesn't look like it, mate. I think you've done a bit of serious work on this.
Yeah, had the angle grinder out a few times.
So basically, you've just chopped everything off and you've just changed it all.
Started again, yeah.
Yeah?
Different tank, seat, made the side covers, pipes.
The seat's pretty specky. Where did you get Did you make this yourself?
Tank came from Japan.
Yeah.
My mate did the trimming on this.
Yeah.
And I got another mate to do the fiberglass.
Fantastic. I love it. And it rides well?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it looks like a really fun bike to ride.
It is, yeah.
And it still gets you out there a bit, does it?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, who did the artwork on the tank?
Rod Gilchrist.
Yeah?
In Cloverdale. Yeah.
It's pretty specky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Is this a picture of your girlfriend, is it?
No.
No?
Much better.
What, that's much better than your girlfriend, or your girlfriend's much better?
I better say girlfriend's much
Yeah,
better.
I was going to say, you better get it right, mate, because this will be seen on TV. She'll give you a stick. You've changed the carburetors as well, have you?
Carburetors are standard, just K&N filters on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the exhaust's obviously totally different.
Yeah, I made the exhaust from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
You did that yourself?
Yeah.
So this is the sort of thing that someone can do. If you've got a bit of time,
12 months.
a lot of time, you can do it. It looks really specky. Brad, thank you very much. And we'll hear it start up, shall we? They're pretty much straight out the bottom.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Brad.
No worries.
Hope you win.
Thanks.
Cheers. Now, I've been wandering around the Japanese bike show, and I've caught up with Greg here. And Greg, where are you from?
Honda shop out in Midland.
Okay, now, mate, this has sort of blown me away a bit. I've only ever seen these in the press. I've only seen pictures of these. This is the new Honda.
Yeah, new VT 1300 CX, otherwise known as the Fury. It's the American version is called the Fury. Here in Australia, we're supposed to be calling it VT 1300 CX, but it seems to be adopting the name of Fury all day long. It's the easiest recognisable name for a bike. And
now, this is obviously Honda's rally into the chopper market, or that sort of thing, or the customised bike market.
Sure.
Now, this comes standard like this.
This one's actually got a few extra mods on it. For example, the seat is a custom seat, which I'm planting my backside on. So there's about 3 different varieties of seats available for them. You can have single seat. As you can see on this one, it's got the without the double seat on it. It's got a bit of bling there to show it off a little bit. Otherwise, that's about it. A few little bits and pieces on it.
A few extra bits. Now, comes with ABS.
ABS standard link braking as well, so you've got full control over the bike.
So link braking, just for people who don't know, that's when you hit your back brake, your
front one will go on. Yeah, one of the pistons on the front caliper will go on.
Sometimes it can be a bit disconcerting.
Early years, yes. Nowadays, the Honda have perfected it quite well and turned it into a really good working mechanism now. So
great. Now shaft drive as well.
Shaft drive.
So we've got no chains, no belts,
no.
So all shaft drive. So it's nice,
easy maintenance, clean. Yeah. Anyone who rides a motorcycle like to keep them nice and clean, and shaft drive's a nice way to keep your bike clean.
Now these are available for demo rides now?
Yes, this blue one's available for demo ride at our shop. I believe we're one of the only ones available with the demo vehicle. I'm not 100% sure. But from the feedback I've had, yes, we're the only ones with a demo available.
Fantastic. So get down to the Honda shop Midland, have a ride of this thing. We've persuaded them to give us a ride, so we're going to do a review on it in the show as well. So you must have a ride of this machine. It looks absolutely stunning. Greg, thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much.